Have you ever been playing with your slime and you just think to yourself, man, I wish this slime was way bigger or awkwardly smaller? Well, I'm gonna be doing both of those things. I've picked out 3 of my all-time favorite Peachybbies slimes, and I'm gonna be making huge versions of them and tiny versions of them. Let's start off with this one. This is Butterfly Milky Candy. This is one of my favorite scents of any slime we've ever done. It smells like laundry, but also candy at the same time. So to put this one together, you start off with Floam. You add this adorable little purple clear slime syrup on top, and then got a bunch of little charms that you add into this one. There's this cute little pink flower, this adorable butterfly, cute little white flower, and a bunch of very pretty little tiny sprinkles. And it's just the prettiest little slime you've ever seen. And yeah, that's a pretty slime and all, but what if it was giant? For the Floam, I don't have to color it, which is great for me because I always ruin my slimes as soon as I add color to them. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up to the top. There, we have our completely boring, plain white Floam container. Now it's time to make it butterfly themed. This little purple container is just clear slime. So I'm gonna take this huge glob of clear slime, try to get it as close as I can to this purple color, but I don't know exactly what dyes we use to get it there, so it's just gonna kind of be a guess. I have some purple dye here. This looks maybe not quite dark enough. No, that's perfect. All right, I feel like that's looking similar enough. Now we're gonna add the sprinkle mix that's on top of the slime. There we go, beautiful, perfect. Now I'm gonna add the charms. So here is our beautiful butterfly. I know this is not gonna sit well. Oh no. So not only do we have this beautiful oversized butterfly, we also have this flower. I don't even know where this one's gonna go, honestly. You know what? I think I'm gonna cut it in half. Let me just cut it down the middle. So now I'm gonna put it in the slime. It's gonna look like it's half submerged, but now it won't fall over and spill out. Well, you guys, this is our giant butterfly milky candy. So excited to play with this. But before we play with it, we have to make the tiny version. This syrup has to be so tiny because the size of this entire slime is the size of one syrup for a normal slime. So this one has to be like itty bitty tiny. So now we're going to dye our syrup purple. This time it's gonna be harder because almost 1 drop of this is probably already too much color. Just gotta very carefully mix this all together. This is so fun. This is like playing with toys. This is too much. I thought that was gonna be so little and it was still too much. But this is looking a lot better than our big one. Look at that. Oh, that is so cute. Okay, now it's time for the sprinkles. I have to do this very carefully because this is so tiny. I don't want to add too many. And now we have our charms, which is kind of funny about these charms because this is our mini version of our charm, right? It's like almost the same size as the 7-ounce charm. I'm going to very carefully add it into the slime. Add in our little pink flower. Here we have our 3 different sizes of butterfly milky candy. I think we can all agree which one is the ugliest one, but this one is so cute and I'm really happy with that one. But now it's time for the most fun part. We're gonna play with all of them and rate which one was the best. Start off with playing with our normal sized one, just like I would with any other slime. It's just such a good slime because it is that plain white Floam at first, but then you mix in the purple and it becomes this perfect lavender color, and the crunches, I don't really know a single slime that has crunches better than this one. So for playing with this one, 9 out of 10. But next let's try the itty bitty one. I'm gonna use my index finger. Oh, cool. Made it into like a little mini clay kit. I'm liking this more than I expected to. My problem with this one was that when I crunched it, I could feel the charms in my hand, but this one, I don't have that problem. So I feel like this one's a 10 out of 10. I can already tell this one is gonna be really fun to squish. So I'm just gonna go ahead, use my entire hand, squish it all in there, or a fist even. Oh. Squishing this beautiful masterpiece of a butterfly feels wrong. Look at all those colors mixing together. I feel like with this size, it's almost too big to hear the full amazing squish noises. Oh no. See, that doesn't look nearly as pretty, but it's honestly just so much more work with this much slime. So this one I gave a 6.5 out of 10. This one is, I think, a 9 out of 10. I think that's what I said. But this one is a 10 out of 10. And the great thing about that is when you buy a butterfly milky candy slime, you get a tiny little container to go with it. So you can just put it in there and then you can have the amazing experience that I just had. Let's move on to the next slime. This is our next slime, and this one is actually unreleased. It comes out in tomorrow's restock. This is Peachy's Key Lime Pie. It is one of my extra personal favorite. Comes with this little clay container that you make your own little whipped cream topping. I have a strategy for how I make these whipped cream toppings. If you get this slime, you can do this at home. Just take your fingers and swirl it, and then it has a little dollop of whipped cream on top and a little lime to go with it. Let's make the giant and tiny version of this. For the crust of our key lime pie, it's actually a snow fizz slime, which I thought was a really good idea. This definitely feels like a pie crust, but now we have to figure out how to match this exact brownish yellow color. So in order to achieve brownish yellow, I have brown and yellow. Let's see if I add too much of this. I did. That's okay. Add our crust in here. I think that's good. Now for the actual center of the pie, we have this memory butter slime, which is a super interesting texture. It's unlike any other slime. This is very clay heavy, so it's very light. I'm just gonna add some lime watercolor dye to it. Yeah, that looks like the right color. Time to assemble our pie. We now have our key lime pie base. Now the whipped cream topping. I have this giant bag of clay. Oh no, I got color all over it. Okay, goodbye. I got it, you couldn't see it, it was off camera, but I just want you guys to know I got it and I feel really good about myself right now. I think that looks pretty good. And now we have our giant lime. This one looks so much better than the butterfly Milky candy one I did. I'm really proud of that one. Now it's time for the itty bitty one. All right, I have the tiniest little bit of snow fizz that I'm now going to very carefully dye brown. I feel like I've said, oh, that's way too much. Oh. Wow, I finally got the color right. Now I'm adding my minuscule amount of snow fizz. Now I have my below average amount of memory butter. Ready to add this in here. That is really cute. Now, as you all know, it is time for the whipped cream, my favorite part. What's that? Cool Whip. Add that on there. And now for the most undersized lime. Look how cute that is. These are all three so adorable. I couldn't possibly pick which one that I like the most. But if you want to get this slime, remember it is in June 23rd's restock, so that is coming up. All right, now it's time to play with them. Starting off with the 7-ounce one. This one is super cool and interactive because you're going through 3 whole different textures when you're mixing this slime up. It's just so cool feeling the super soft texture against the super crunchy texture. Now it is time for the cutest slime to ever exist. It's time to squish it. This brings me so much joy. I definitely think this one is less exciting to play with than the big one, unlike the last one. This one's definitely a solid 9.5, if not a 10. This one here, probably a 6. So as of right now, 7-ounce is definitely in the lead. Let's see how the ginormous one does. Nice. This is definitely more fun to mix together already than the last one was. The problem with the big ones is that the slime is really hard to get out of the actual container. It's not very practical, but it does look cool. It was entirely harder than it needed to be. Even though it is super hard to get out of the container, once you do get it out of the container, it is really fun to just have this much slime in front of you, because normally no one's gonna sell this much slime at a time. Because this was such a hassle to mix, so I'd give this probably a 4. It's too much clay. The fizz doesn't allow me to make a bubble, but to just play with in the palm of your hand, perfect. So the winner of this one is definitely the 7-ounce one, which is exciting because this is the one that you guys can get. Let's move on to the next one. Now I know that I've said this about all 3 of these slimes, but I really did leave the best for last because this one, Froggy Pond, is my #1 favorite Peachybbies slime that we have ever created. I'm pretty sure I've said that before too. Look at how cute this little lily pad is. It's so pretty. This one is a DIY clay kit, so it's super fun to assemble yourself. Look at how good that looks together. It's so cute. And then there's a little frog that lives on top and a couple little adorable flowers. So this is what we're going for. So let's go try. I have teal and lime. We have our color match. Now it's time for the most perfect giant lily pad. Some sprinkles. Now, I had our clay team make us a giant Mr. Frog. Just prepare yourself. Here is our Mr. Frog, made by our extremely talented clay team. He is very detailed and very large. Look at him, he's so cute. Look at his personality. Good for you, Mr. Frog. Time to recreate it in the tiny version. Andrea's here to add a little bit of modesty to Mr. Frog.
There you go.
Oh, that's so good. Wow, you look so pretty in your bikini. Now it is time to play with them all. This one is so much fun to play with. This one looks so cool when you mix it together. This is a 10 out of 10. Best one yet. Now it's time for the itty bitty one. As I'm playing with this one, all I can think about is that poor little frog and his poor little sweet voluptuous cheeks, and I feel bad that he's now squished in this, and in this one he's still intact, so I gotta say this one definitely gets 7. Let's move on to the most daunting task. I don't know where to start. I'm sorry. He's fighting back. He does not want to get mixed in. I think the main problem here is that there is too much clay. Oh, I can definitely tell you right now, this is not gonna get a super high rating because this is difficult. Honestly, I don't even want to mix the rest of this together. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and give it a 3 out of 10. For 1, I feel like a murderer now for Mr. Frog. 2, I can't get the thought of his butt out of my head, and that's not what this slime is supposed to be about at all. You know, you hate to see him go, but you love to watch him hop away. Once again, the 7 ounce is definitely rated the highest. This one doesn't even look like the same slime anymore, and this one was just not enough, so congratulations to 7 ounce. You are now the winner. So out of the 3 slimes that we tried today, 2 of them were rated the highest in their 7 ounce form. So, I mean, 2 out of 3, that's a win. I think the 7 ounce slime is the best one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe, and I will see you next week.